So we have a new right-wing supporter for Hillary Clinton here. Yay. General David Petraeus. Now, I want to give you some of what he said here. He said, she'd make a tremendous president. This is according to a book review in the Wall Street Journal. He also said that she was extraordinarily resolute, determined, and controlled. So this marks, what, the 312th right-winger who has now come out and supported Hillary Clinton. Remember that she has a war criminal buddy, Henry Kissinger. And there was an article, what was it, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago that we covered, where prominent neoconservatives have said, oh, if it's Hillary versus Trump, I'll vote for Hillary Clinton. Neoconservatives. Now, why? How could that possibly be? I mean, we're talking about a Democratic president here. Well, just look at what she says. At one point in the campaign, she had her foreign policy advisors write a letter warning against voting for Bernie Sanders. And in the letter, they bragged that Hillary Clinton views the world as a, quote, chessboard. Wait, why would that be something to brag about? So they flat out admitted, like, yeah, well, the way we look at foreign policy is our soldiers are pawns in a game. And it's us versus Russia, so we view everything in that through that prism. So, for example, when you look at Syria that way, well, then you may have to align yourself with some unsavory rebels who are jihadists and Islamists because, hey, they're fighting Assad, and Assad is aligned with the Shia government of Iran, who, of course, we're against because they're against Israel, and he's also aligned with Russia. So when you view the world as a chessboard, these are the decisions you make. So in other words, you do not view the world as, okay, who's actually the biggest threat, and is there a direct threat of violence against the United States right now? You know, if you view the world through that spectrum and that prism, you'd go, oh, well, obviously we should all be united against the worst problem, ISIS. But no, Hillary Clinton, oh, she's so sophisticated and high-minded that she's above that, bro. So she views the world as a chessboard. And also, as she said before, hey, I want to have a more muscular foreign policy. So you're bragging about being more interventionist. And then she's given speeches about Syria where she said, I need to set up a no-fly zone. We're going to set up a no-fly zone so that Russia can't be involved there. Okay, but wait, if you actually set up a no-fly zone, if you read into what that entails, that means massive numbers of ground troops. So you're saying you want to ground invade Syria now? Well, that's fucking crazy. And furthermore, what if they violate this no-fly zone that you set up? Are you prepared to shoot down a Russian plane? And then are you prepared to have World War fucking III because you just escalated over Raqqa in Syria? No, this is so stupid, I can't even put it into words. How much more evidence do you need that intervention was a stupid idea? There's more fucking jihadists today than there were before we started doing all these interventions. It hasn't worked. And you want to escalate and you want to make it worse and you want to get our own soldiers more involved and you want to waste more money as you smugly lecture Bernie supporters about how it's unicorns and rainbows to try to get single-payer healthcare in America. Come on, I'm not going to make promises I can't keep. God, and this is the person who has the overwhelming lead in the Democratic primary. What a joke this is. Now, the most important point about David Petraeus. So I need you to understand, this is a guy who said, hey, Hillary would make a tremendous president. In his judgment, he says, hey, this would be great, a Hillary Clinton presidency. You know what else he liked? You know what else he supported and pushed for? You know what else was in his judgment? David Petraeus argued to the Obama administration that we should literally, in Syria, arm Al-Qaeda. Congratulations, Hillary. You got the endorsement of a psychopath. Why the fuck would he argue that? Why would he argue that? Well, again, your measly, stupid little mind that actually just gives a shit about direct threats against the United States. You can't understand this sophisticated, high-minded foreign policy that views the world as a chessboard and is in a standoff with Russia and Iran. And you don't understand that Assad's the bigger evil against the United States. I don't know. It makes absolutely no sense. And, oh, we need to arm Al-Qaeda because maybe Al-Qaeda will not only topple Assad, which is a good thing, but also Al-Qaeda will fight ISIS. Nailed it. So arm one group of jihadists to fight another group of jihadists, and they definitely will, in no circumstances, turn those weapons on us. Wait, they already did 1,000,000 times? What? You want to arm the people that attacked us on 9/11? Really? That's what you want to do? You think that's a smart idea? Wow. Well, you're really stupid, aren't you? A guy who argued for arming Al-Qaeda endorsed Hillary Clinton. I mean, I'm not the biggest fan of this term, and I think it's overused, but you want to talk about regressive. Do you agree with the person who says arm Al-Qaeda? That's pretty fucking regressive. That, in that person's judgment, Hillary Clinton nails it on foreign policy. That's pretty fucking regressive if you support her. So here you have General Petraeus and what his views are on the topic. And furthermore, let's not forget, General Petraeus is also known for facilitating torture all throughout the Middle East. He really believes in liberal values and human rights and altruism. That's why he does what he does, and that's why he, fought for his country. This guy's a cretin, okay? He's a bad person. He should be in fucking jail. And if he thinks he's brilliant by suggesting arming Al-Qaeda, perhaps he should be in a straitjacket too. But now you know who his choice for president is. Yippee Skippy!